Very good morning, my dear students. Welcome to SSLC 10th Standard Mathematics class. My name is Hanumantrao. Okay. Today we are going to the chapter Statistics. We are going to topic statistics. So in the statistics, data are two types. First one, grouped data, ungrouped data. Grouped data, ungrouped data. First of all, grouped data. Grouped data in the class 9th we have to studied mean, mode, median for the ungrouped data. Okay, what is the ungrouped data? Ungrouped data means, for example, let x1 comma x2 comma x3 and so on xn. Ungrouped data. First of all, ungrouped data we have already studied in the 9th class, earlier classes. So let x1 comma x2 and so on xn are observations. Only in ungrouped data only observations are given. So in the ungrouped data, let x1 comma x2 x3 and so on xn are observations. Okay, how to find out mean formula? Mean is equal to x bar. X bar is equal to sum of the x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus and so on plus xn by small n. Sum of the observations by, this is n. N is equal to number of observations. In the sigma notation, by using the Greek word sigma, capital sigma, this is small sigma, this is capital sigma. Small sigma nothing but variance or variance standard. Sigma square is equal to variance and sigma is standard deviation is small. This capital sigma means summation. This is the Greek word. The total summation is simply we can write sigma. How many observations? N observations. Sigma I is equal to 1 to n by in xi by no. This is the mean formula. Okay, mean formula. Mean formula. So x1 plus x2 plus and so on xn by xn. So this is mean formula. So next grouped data. This is ungrouped data. First of all, ungrouped data. Ungrouped data, only the data is only observations. Next grouped data. Grouped data. The grouped data divide into two parts. First one, discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution. So discrete frequency distribution, and the second one is continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution. First one, discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution is only we have to given observations and frequencies. Observations and frequencies f1, f2 and so on fn. Okay, next second one, continuous this is discrete frequency distribution. The data problem type. So second one, continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution you have to given class intervals 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 and so on. This is class intervals. This is the first one is called lower class limit. The second one in the interval, the first one is the lower class limit and the second one is called upper class limit. So class intervals and frequencies 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is class intervals and frequencies. This is continuous frequency distribution type problems, only intervals and frequencies. Intervals, frequencies means this is which frequency distribution? Continuous frequency distribution. So only observations and frequencies are given. This is which frequency? Discrete frequency distribution. So only observations are given. This is ungrouped data. So already ungrouped data we have to studied in our 9th class. Okay, now today we are going to the topic grouped data. Grouped data for mean for grouped data. Mean for grouped data. We are going to discuss the mean, only about the mean. Mean for grouped data. Mean for grouped data. Grouped data. Now grouped data, same formula. What is the grouped data formula? Mean for grouped data. Grouped data, how many types? 2 types grouped data. First, discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution or continuous frequency distribution, both are formula same. What is the X bar? Mean. First one, what is the first one? Discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution, what is the mean formula? Only today the discussion is only mean. So mean X bar is equal to sigma fi into xi by I is equal to 1 to n sigma fi. Sigma I is equal to 1 to n fi into xi by sigma fi. So sigma fi into xi means mean for group of data. Discrete frequency distribution, what I have to given? Observations and frequencies. Frequency is nothing but fi, f1, fi is nothing but f1, I is equal to 1 to 1, so on n. So f1, f2, f3 are frequencies, x1, x2 and so on xn are the observations. So simply formula f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus and so on fn xn by f1 plus f2 plus and so on plus f. So this expression can be written in the sigma form, Greek word sigma form, sigma, capital sigma fi into xi by sigma fi. Okay, next group data mean, this is the first part. So second one, continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution, first what is the mean formula? Continuous frequency distribution mean formula same, sigma fi into xi by sigma fi. Here what is xi? Xi is equal to lower class limit plus upper class limit, plus upper class limit by 2. For example, this is continuous frequency distribution. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. For example, this is the problem, one example problem. How to find out xi? Xi is equal to, first of all, this is the first one, 0 to 10. So lower class limit 0, upper class limit to 10 by 2. So that is equal to 5. This is x1. Next x2 is equal to what? Second Second interval. Second interval, what is the lower? 10 plus 20 by 2, that is equal to 15. What is x3? 20 to 30. 20 to 30 is equal to 20 plus 30 by 2, that is equal to 25. This is xi, procedure of xi. In the discrete frequency distribution, fi and xi is directly given. So in the continuous frequency distribution, first of all we have to find out xi. How to find out? Lower class limit plus upper class limit in the interval. For example, 0 to 10, 10 to 20. Once again, 0 to 10 in the interval. 0 is the lower class limit and 10 is the upper class limit. Okay, this is the only mean 3 types. Ungrouped data is already studied. So grouped data, 2 types of problems. First of all, discrete frequency distribution and continuous frequency distribution. So in the discrete frequency distribution, only single method, and the continuous frequency distribution, mean for continuous frequency distributions are 3 types. 3 types. What are the 3 types? Direct method, 3 types. Direct method, step division method. Okay, direct method, step division method, assumed mean method, direct method and step division method. 3 types are there. In the mean, you have to calculate the mean for three types. What are the first one? Direct method. Direct method is simply a formula sigma. Direct method formula directly sigma I is equal to 1 to n. How to? Direct method mean formula sigma I is equal to 1 to n fi into xi by sigma fi. Okay, so today direct method we are going to discuss direct method. So tomorrow the step division method and assumed method, the 2 types. Okay, the statistics. So the statistics is the up to PUC first year, second year, up to PUC. This is the one of the chapter along the mathematics. We learn along the mathematics. So after PUC, the statistics is the only subject like mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology. This is subject, one of the subject after PUC. Well, before PUC, up to PUC, this is one of the chapter we have to learn along the mathematics. Okay. So first today once again, first how many datas? 2 datas. Once again I will recall, 2 datas are there: ungrouped data, grouped data. Grouped data, ungrouped data we have studied in earlier classes or 9th class. Okay, now we have to discuss in the PUC first year. This is grouped data. Grouped data, how many types grouped data? Discrete frequency distribution and continuous frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution to problem, what is the data, how to given the data, which type of data? Only observations and frequencies. Observations and frequencies are given. This is which type of frequency? Discrete frequency distribution. Which distribution? Discrete frequency distribution. Next, class intervals. Class intervals and frequencies are given. This is continuous frequency distribution. Own intervals. How to identify class intervals. Class intervals are given. How class intervals are given means continuous frequency distribution. Only observations and frequencies are given means this is the discrete frequency distribution. So discrete frequency distribution, how many methods? Only single method. Fi into xi, only multiply f1 into x1, f2 plus x2. only single method. So we mean only about the mean. Okay, mean for group data only. This is discrete frequency distribution only single method, and continuous frequency distributions are three methods are there for mean. First one is direct method and assumed method, and third one is step division method. Okay, today we are discuss the first of all this is discrete frequency distribution for mean for discrete frequency distribution and mean for continuous frequency distribution for direct method today. Okay, so now we are going to mean for discrete frequency distribution. Okay, are you clear? Okay, clear? In the 10th standard statistics, first only three methods. First one, first exercise only totally depending on mean. Second exercise mode. Third exercise median. Fourth exercise relation between mean, mode, median. This is small thing. The main thing is first exercise mean, second exercise median, second exercise mode, and a third exercise median. Only three models are there. Very simple. For three models, different methods. First we have to decide this is which model, this is which distribution, continuous frequency distribution or discrete frequency distribution. First we have to decide first of all. Okay, after that we have to use direct method or step division method or assume method, one by one, step by step. First we have to decide this is which distribution. Next, which method, direct method or this one. Okay, now simple, one by one, step by step, very simple. Okay, very simple. Listen carefully. Okay, so we are going to the problems first. ఎంత టైం So one of the model, example 1, listen carefully. The marks obtained by 30 students, of class 10th of a certain school in a mathematics paper consisting of 100 marks are presented in table below. How many students are there? 30 students, 10th class students, 30 students marks. The test maximum marks, how many marks? 100 marks test, 30 students 30 students marks are given presented in the table below. Find the mean of the marks obtained by the student. Mean, that student marks mean. Okay, so data is first marks obtained xi, marks obtained nothing but xi, number of students fi. So 10, 20, 36, 40, 50, 56, 60, 70, 72, 80, 88, 92, 95. How many students? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is marks. Number of students, only one student. One student have how many marks? 10 marks only. One student, 10 marks student, only one student. Next 20 marks student, 1. 36 marks, these two members are failed. These two members are failed. So 36 marks, how many members we get? How many members get? 3 members. 40 marks, how many members? 4 members. 50 marks, how many members? 3 members. Next 56 marks, how many members? 2 members. 60 marks, how many members? 4 members. $70 marks, how many members? 4 members. 72, 1. 80, 1. 80, 88, 2. 92, 3. 95, 1. So this is table. Mean of the student mean. So table, at the table first xi means marks obtained. Next fi, number of students. fi. So next fi into xi. How many? 10, 20, 36, 40, 50, 56, 60, 70, 72, 80, 88, 92, 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Frequencies 1, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Totally sigma fi is equal to, totally sigma fi is equal to 30. fi into xi, 10 into 1 is equal to 10, 20 into 1 20, 36 into 3 108, 40 into 4 160, 50 into 3 150. Okay, next 56 into 2 112, 60 into 4 240, 70 into 4 280, 72 into 1 72, 80 into 1 80, 88 into 2 176. 176. 92 into 3, 6, 276. 95 into 1, 95. 95, 276, 176, 80, 72, 280, 240, 112, 150, 160, 108, 20, 10. The total is sigma Fi into Xi is equal to 1779. So mean x bar is equal to sigma Fi into Xi by sigma Fi. So 1779 by 30. Okay. So 30. Okay. First of all, 1779 division. First 0, leave it. First 3. 3 4s 12, 3 5s 15, 3 5s 15, 27, 3 9s 27, so 9, so 3 3s 90, so 5903, so 593 by 10 now. Okay, doubt for example 30. Okay, by 3, so 1179 by 3 into 10, so 1779 by 3 is equal to 593. 593 by 10 is equal to 59.3. How much? 59.3. This is mean. This is discrete frequency distribution, only observations and frequencies. Today I will discuss the mean for continuous frequency distribution. Tomorrow I will explain. So thank you.